Alright, it came in. I have my Ooni Pro multi-fuel outdoor pizza oven. And it comes in a nice box like this. And this is how it starts. Alright, here is what it looks like. We have these little tabs on the side here that we hold together, and they come right out. Alright. Super easy to come out. Alright. And I'll hand the phone off to my lovely assistant for the big reveal.
Doesn't look like much yet.
Let's see. Ooh, you like that? That's going to come in super handy. I was wondering how I was going to put my hand in the oven without getting burnt. Let's see here. Don't see any instructions yet. Probably should. Good cardboard. That's easy in it. A lot of good packing in here. Looks like we got quite a few things inside there. Handy out. Made from 100% biodegradable material. That's nice. Here is the manual for safety instructions and guide. I'm going to take a quick break and flip through this, and then I'll be back in a second.
What's in the box underneath it?
Definitely doesn't come out this way.
What if you just take out the plastic in it?
Pretty sure this is the
The
chimney. Got the chimney on it. Well, my beautiful bride, knowing what's best as usual. That's the front.
The door.
The door.
Oh, it's got a
Got a
temperature gauge.
handy dandy temperature gauge and some glass there, which is nice.
Some assembly acquired.
Yes, Ooni. Let's see what else is in here. Another piece of metal, and it's got some screws on it. I don't want to mess with that yet. Alright. Alright. And I'm going to assume that this is the hopper for the, and I'll say it was hard to judge when I was looking online on how much charcoal it's going to hold, and I'll be curious about that. Like this piece here, it comes out, but I'm not sure. There's a fairly large hopper back here, so we'll be able to see what that is.
You want me to move the box when you pick it up?
I think that probably maybe the pizza stone is underneath there, or...
Alright, we'll pause and come back.
Yeah. It was on the bottom underneath, and here is the pizza stone. So I'm going to need to look over the instructions for a couple minutes and put it together, and we'll come back.
It's wrapped really well, though.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no worry about shipping having a problem. Alright, we'll be back.
First step was to get all the pieces out, and I did that. Now we need to set the legs up on the bottom. I believe they just go straight out. A little bit of height. There we go. That went up very easy. Now we insert the chimney. Let's see how we're going to do this. One, two. Bring it back.
There's a clip on this side. Oh, it looks like it's going to go over that latch.
Yeah.
It's going to be a snug fit. Oh, it just kind of sits on it. It doesn't go in there.
Mm-mm.
And that holds it in place.
Yeah, there's another place over here.
Oh, a notch over there. Gotcha.
Yep. All right, now I have to put the guard on, and then it wants me to hand tighten a couple of nuts. This is the only
There's 1, 2, 3, 4. It has a warranty on it, 3-year warranty. When you register, that's good to know.
Yep.
An investment like this, you want a warranty on it, huh?
Yeah. Definitely be filling out the warranty.
Are we gonna have pizza tonight?
Probably not. We're under a tornado watch here. That's what happens in the South. You make plans in December and we don't get snow. We get tornado warnings. Okay.
What all can we cook in it besides pizza? Is there a cookbook with it?
There's a cookbook you can get, but you can download the app, which I did, and
there's stuff on the app.
Several recipes there.
So when you open the Ooni app, mine goes straight to the calculator. So it looks like you could figure out your recipe for making dough. But if you click right here, recipes, it's going to give you all these different kinds of recipes that you can look through. And they're broken down into categories. But if you click down here on the bottom, then you can see all the different kinds of categories a little easier. You have pizza recipes, obviously, sauce recipes, recipes for bread, one recipe for making pizza at home. Then you have cast iron recipes. I'm going to click on that and just kind of look around and see. So, pork steaks, okra, salmon. Oh, goodness. A ton of different things. It just goes on and on. So, and then there's some gluten-free recipes. There's fish recipes. There's recipes for things that are hot and spicy, seasonal, sourdough. And then there's recipes for sweet things, which we will definitely have to check that one out. Okay, yeah, we'll be back to that one. And that's it. Vegetarian recipes. You can learn more about your different kinds of pizza ovens and more about getting started, all of that. And then there's the setups, and then there's a more button. And you can shop online by selecting your country. So it's, all in all, there's a lot of helpful information. And here's where you would also register your product. So, but again, just down here, you click on recipes, and it gives you all the different recipes that you could pick for making things in your Ooni pizza oven. I hope this helps.
All right, so now we're going to put the pizza filling in.
Comes in 2 pieces.
I assume, well, you know, they have Ooni
Up. Yeah.
So I'm surprised by that, but okay. Yeah. Alright, yeah. Get another shot coming in that way, I guess.
Hmm?
I'll put the next one in and you get the same shot that way.
All nice and clean right now.
Won't be for long.
The ones I've seen. They don't look that way long. There you go. I think it's sitting on that lip back there. It needs to come forward. There it went.
Come back here and get a look at this. So I'm pretty sure you want it flush right here. And one was sitting up there.
Yeah, it was sitting up on it.
Doesn't really say that in the instructions, but I'm gonna assume.
But it's sitting on those screws down in there.
Yeah. So now we're gonna install the pizza door with the thermometer, because that's the one we're going to be using mostly for, I believe.
They go up and catch on that like a lip. That's it?
That's it.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah, there's a... Yep, that was almost too easy. There's another door that we can do as well.
Oh.
These have latches that come up.
Okay.
So.
That fit inside there.
Yep.
Oh, that just doesn't have a door at all, though, right? Like it stays open.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, now I need to install the charcoal cover, which is this. Nice wood handle. I'm going to assume that it just sits right in there like everything else. Been very nice. I don't know. Chimney cap here. Also, you know, there's the flue here where you can control the temperature and the smoke.
So you take the cap off when you're cooking, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we're going to put the charcoal in.
Well, it's because it's hitting the table.
It would be sitting on the table anyway.
Well, the front might be off the edge of it. Oh yeah, you have to go in from the front, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, and it just sits back there in that little space.
Yeah.
Like it was made for it. Thanks, Ooni.
I assume that is where it goes. It doesn't go any deeper.
I don't think it can.
Kind of a hole there, but
Probably for ashes to fall through, right? Because what will go in that spot?
charcoal.
Charcoal and the wood. So the ashes will fall through.
Just kind of a weird juxtaposition.
So, but it gives you a place to clean it out from, I guess.
Right. And that is it. There, if we'd gotten the gas attachment, there's some other things you could do. I'd say probably 10 minutes, maybe 15.
We're at 13 minutes, but that's with talking and a lot of opening packaging and everything.
So we would be definitely putting a fire in this right away, but unfortunately we have some bad weather tonight and don't have a good covered patio. But there it is. So our next video will be putting pizzas in it.
Well, Merry Christmas.
Thank you. As well as my Christmas present and probably my birthday too, because it's in January. So
you're definitely making pizza for your birthday, for sure.
I'll be making pizza.
All right.
All right. Thank you guys, and can't wait to try this Ooni pizza maker out.
All right.
All right. I'm going to talk about something real quick on the Ooni here. You can see that this is a pretty tight fit here. Very little space in there. Now what I did is I loosened it some on here just so it's not so tight, and then I'm going to tighten it and move back forward some. But you get it on here and you mount it, and then you put it on here and you get like a little heat vacuum, and I couldn't get it off and I burnt one of my pizzas. So I'm going to loosen that a little bit on the side, on both sides, and see if that helps me, because I really struggled getting the pizza oven out. I think it was just because of heat and expansion. So, all right, I'm gonna start another fire, and this will be our second pizza in here. All right, I'm ready. Start my fire. I got my thermometer, and we are at 42 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's get us here at about 6 degrees centigrade. It's pretty chilly here in the south. We've had a pretty good cold snap, so I'm starting it, and I'll start the timer and see how long it takes it to get to what we want to get it to. I'm going to put some charcoal in there. I'm not going to heat it up super fast because it's so cold and it has been sitting in the garage. I don't want to crack my any of my stones. So we should be good to go, and I will let you know how it goes. Also wanted to touch base on something I was curious about how cold heat got transferred underneath it. I'm at 33 degrees and right at 0 underneath it right now. So we should get a good idea. Outside is still pretty cold. Let's see. So hopefully we'll get some good expansion in there and some good heat. So like I said, around 30 degrees. I think ambient temperature is 32 degrees right now. And then also just kind of wanted to show you where I had loosened it. The door feels like it comes off considerably easier. It's not as snug in there as now, but you don't want to be in here trying to get a pizza out that's burning, and it heats up super fast on you. So, all right. Another quick little update here. Pizza oven is about 350. I opened the door to make sure it was going to open and close. I did tell you that I kind of extended those out, and it did just fine. The outside of the oven is right around 200, so it's still pretty warm. But I will say that the bench it's sitting on has barely gone up any. So we definitely have heat on the outside, a little bit different on both sides. Could be the laser, but also 37 degrees Fahrenheit. We do a quick Celsius over. Still at 6, about 55 degrees at the top, 80 degrees Celsius. And so really doing a good job of keeping the heat away from anything you're sitting on. I still would not ever put this on a plastic table. This is a metal / plastic table I got from Sam's, and this is the tool you need, by the way, to loosen those screws for you. So, all right, getting close to pizza time. All right, so let's see here. Underneath, about 50 degrees. On the outside is about 212 Fahrenheit. Right there at 50 degrees. Right on top. Right where the firebox is there. A little hot right there. And shooting through the glass there, I got 800 degrees. I'm sure it'd be a lot hotter if I had the door open, but you get the idea. That's about what it has on there, which is spot on, 842. About right there at it. I'm not gonna take the door off yet, so I think the heat retention around it is really just fantastic. That is, I mean, you still get burned if you touch the outside, but it's not just cranking out heat where it would just burn you to death. So, all right, here are our finished pizzas. What's this, Bomb?
That is olive oil with Italian cheese and basil.
All right, this one?
That is olive oil and just mozzarella.
All right.
That is, that has sun-dried tomatoes, artichoke, and what was the...
It was like
I can't think of
cheese.
the
Pesto?
base.
Pesto?
Pesto, yes.
All right.
And then this is tomato sauce, pizza sauce, pepperoni, black olives, and mozzarella and Italian cheese.
I see. Good undercarriage.
They all look pretty good.
Ooh, pretty good. They're all hot. We kind of put a little pro tip is to kind of keep them in the oven in between. And our first pizza, I don't know what it is about first pizzas, but we can't cook them. So that's me. She's pointing me. Sorry, I was holding it up. So, all right. Well, that's our first set of pizza, our second set of pizzas. Once we get it worked out, I think everything's going to be just great.